What is going on, YouTube? Today is Tuesday. Actually, it's Monday. I apologize. Today is Monday. It's been a long night. I was basically up all night. I had some flash flooding in my area last night. I had about ankle deep water in my basement, so needless to say, I was up till about probably 6 o'clock this morning, cleaning up my basement, trying to keep my house from going underwater. So I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit, whatever. But I'm going to take this opportunity here. I've never really kind of introduced myself. I kind of just, started, doing these videos. But I kind of like to give you guys a little background on myself. I work as a custodian at a school. I won't name which one, of course, for security reasons, but I work for a middle school, and I'm a custodian for night. I work from 2:30 to 11. I love my job. I just kind of do this on the side. I've started learning a lot about this stuff. Yeah, I've kind of made some mistakes investment wise, but then I've also made some money too. But, I do enjoy crypto. I do enjoy sports. I like baseball, football, hockey, basically anything like that. I'm married. I've got a wonderful wife that puts up with all my crap. We've been married for about 5 years, and, life is good right now. Sometimes you have your stressful days. Some days are better, some days are worse, but, it's just the way it is. But I'm about 45 years old. I have a home that I really enjoy living in. We live in Union, Missouri, which is about 40 miles from St. Louis. So that's just a little bit of a intro to me. I know I should have probably done this at the beginning, but my wife kind of pointed out, hey, you need to introduce yourself. So there you go. That's a little bit about me, but let's get into an analysis here. We're going to start out with Chainlink like normal. Chainlink is number 17, and right now we got a market cap of about 850,000. We're down to $2.43. We're down 5.01%. Let's take a look at your 24-hour. We're still kind of in a bearish trend right now. That doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Right now we're just kind of having one of those important, market corrections. The market is correcting itself right now, and like I said yesterday and the day before, don't look at times like this as a negative. Keep remembering you don't lose money unless you sell out. Like if you sell out below what you paid for it, then yes, you will lose money on it. But if you just hold on to it, you're not losing any money. You just got to wait until you get back or above what it is you paid for it, and you'll be fine. So if you do have money, like if you're sitting on the sidelines and you're like, I want to wait until we have a downtrend, well, this is your opportunity right now to pick up Litecoin for under 100. Some people are thinking, well, is this halving going to be what it's cracked up to be? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Nobody knows what the future is going to be. But, you look at times like this as a good opportunity to pick up coins at a cheap price. And then, you buy right now when it's negative and red, and you sell when it's green. When it turns green, that's when you want to start selling. That's when you want to pick up as much as you can on days like today and yesterday, and you want to sell when it's green. Buy on rumor and then sell on news. When you have confirmation of an event and you know it's going to happen and you see a big pump, that's when you sell. All right, guys. You started out Litecoin at about $2.56. Ping-ponged around a little bit, $2.55. Then you kind of spiked to about $2.59. So I'm going to call, let's see what it is right here. $2.59 is going to be your high for today. Your low is going to be $2.56. And let's see. 240. I think actually Your low is going to be about 240 for today. Yeah, so 240 is going to be your low, and your high is going to be about 259. So Chainlink is, like I said, Chainlink's looking pretty good. You know, you're just kind of consolidating out right now. You're kind of, you know, you've dropped a little bit, but you're not too bad. You're only down 5%. And I noticed, if I said today is Monday in the intro, or Tuesday, forgive me, I think I'm so tired right now, it could be Wednesday for all I know. Today is Monday. I do apologize. It is Monday, so hope you have a happy Monday. But anyway, yeah, Chainlink is looking pretty good. I think you're going to be back to about the $3 to $4 range real soon. You're going to hang out in the $2.50 to $3 range for a while, but this is a darn good investment. Every day that goes by, I'm becoming more and more of a fan of Chainlink. So let's move on to Bitcoin Cash. And Bitcoin Cash is number 5, and you've got a market cap of $5.563 billion. We're at $310.68, and we are down 3.22%. So look at this. Across the board, the top 5 blue chips, you're down less than 5%. So that's really not too terrible. You know, I mean, people are saying, oh, it's over, it's over. It's not over, guys. This is just a small little correction. That's all it is. Just a normal correction. In a few days, the market's going to be green again, and everybody's just going to forget all about what happened here. So we started out today at Bitcoin Cash at about 321.12, spiked to 323, 323. 323 is going to be your high today, and let's see what your low here is. Let's say 303. 303 is going to be your low, so I'm going to continue to maintain that you're going to see a $350 to $400 Bitcoin Cash toward the end of the summer. Hell, I think it could reach $500 in a good pop. So Bitcoin Cash is looking good. Let's go to my number 1 fave, Litecoin. Actually, Litecoin and Ethereum are my favorites, and XRP. Well, actually, they're all my favorites. But let's see. Litecoin is at number 4. We got a market cap of $5.989 billion. We're at 95.41. We're down 4.17%. Take a look at your 24-hour. Okay. We started out today at Litecoin at about 99.53. 100. So 100 is going to be your high, $100.13. Kind of retraced a little bit down to about 98.50. And you kind of dropped here to about 96.24. And back to 92. But then we're kind of starting to go back up again. So 113 is going to be your high. Your low about 92.58. So guys, I really do believe by the time of the halving, you're going to be about 125 to 140. And I think, like I've said before, I think Charlie's right. I think about the creator of Litecoin, Charlie Lee, he said that he thinks that the most Litecoin is going to hit at the halving is about 140 to 143. And I think the man is right. I think he is absolutely right. A lot of people, including me, you know, we're kind of all hyped up. Oh, this halving is just going to make it soar to unbelievable heights. You know, that could still very well happen. You know, it could jump huge, but nobody really knows the future. You know, it could go to $500 to $600, but then it could just go to $150, maybe top out at $200, and that could be it. And, you know, I didn't just get back into Litecoin only specifically because of this halving. I got into Litecoin because it's one of my favorite coins. It was one of my first cryptos I ever bought. And, you know, I mean, I don't have a tremendous crap ton of money to invest in. You know, I pretty much just invest what I could. I look at it this way. I invest what I can afford to lose. And, you know, I really can't afford to lose $3,000 or $4,000 at one time. I can afford to maybe lose $100, but I can't exactly afford to lose $2,000 or $3,000. So, with that said, that's about what I feel comfortable investing in it at any given time. You know, I'm doing this because I enjoy it. I enjoy giving you guys my experiences. And is it going to make me rich someday? I don't know. Maybe it could. But, you know, I'm just doing this because it's something I love doing. And, you know, no, I'm not a rich person. I don't really have a crap ton of money to put, you know, $3,000 into Litecoin and have 25,000, you know, whatever, you know, have an X amount of Litecoins, you know, this or that. I'm happy with just having one, you know, and then trying to build on top of that. So, you know, enough about that. I think Litecoin, like I said, is going to be about 125 to 150 round the halving. And over time, as we start to see the supplies drop and decrease, as the demand continues to go up, I think you could see maybe a 250, 300, and you know, high end, maybe a $600 or $700. Who knows? But I think as far as being realistic, I think you're going to see a $150 to $200 Litecoin. I think that that's really more realistic levels that Litecoin can actually maintain at. I don't think, you know, yeah, it could shoot to 600 or 700, but realistically, how long is it going to stay at those levels? You want it to be able to, you want sustained, guys. Remember that. You want it to be able to sustain these levels. Don't just spike there for 2 seconds and then you're back down to nothing. Build a sustainable future. That's what you want. All right, let's move on to XRP. XRP is number 3. We got a market cap of 13.794 bill. We're at 32 cents, 0.322. We're down 2.53%. Let's take a look at your 24-hour. If this is a little bit tilted, I do apologize. Okay. And you started out the day kind of flat, actually. 0.331, and then you kind of retraced a little bit, ping pong all day long, went up to about 0.326, and then kind of fell to about 0.31, and then let's see, 0.32. I'm gonna 0.326 is going to be your high so far today, and your low. Shit, this is kind of hard to. Let's just say 0.320 is going to be your low. So XRP is looking pretty good. As I've said in the past, if I had a few $100 that, you know, I wanted to just, if I thought that everything was just like if it was like 2018 and things were just falling, and XRP is one of those coins that, you know, didn't fall too much, I would feel pretty comfortable putting a lot of money into XRP because I know it's only going to drop a few cents here and there. But, you know, I like XRP. I'm going to say it's going to be 45 to 50 cents toward the end of the summer. So XRP is looking good. Let's go to number 2, Ethereum. And I'm so happy to report that I finally got into the correct pool. And I'm finally mining Ethereum correctly now. I was kind of like not in the right pool, so they finally directed me into the right way. I'm on Bitfly. Bitfly is an amazing pool to get into. I would highly recommend Bitfly. It is the number one, in my opinion, Bitfly is the number one Ethereum mining website. If you want to mine Ethereum with helpful customer service who will respond to you, I definitely recommend Bitfly. Okay, Ethereum is number 2, and we got a market cap of 23.272 billion. We're at 217.48. We're only down 3.48%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. And your 24-hour started out the day at about 225.63. Popped to about 226. 226. Let's see if that's going to be your high. So about 226.51 is going to be your high for today for Ether. 216. So say about 214. 213.53 is going to be your low. So, you know, worst case, I see 199. Some people are saying if this slide continues, perhaps 150. I don't see it going any lower than 150, but I can promise you one thing. If it did go that low, I would find anything I could at my house to sell, and I would get into Ether as quickly as I possibly could, because I can promise you one thing. Ethereum will be back into the 300 range. I just have a feeling this is just a short-term downtrend. This is just a market correction that needed to happen, because, this will help you build on higher highs. And let's move on to Bitcoin. So Ethereum's definitely looking better now. Bitcoin's number one, of course. We got a market cap of $184 trillion. We're at $10,332.74. We're down 2.51%. And let's take a look at your 24-hour. And you started out the day kind of flat as well, actually. Well, not really, but a little bit. You started out about 10,610.50, popped to about 10,648.32, just kind of ping-ponged a little bit back and forth, 10,623, and I'm going to call this your low, 10,154.92, your low, and 10,648.32. So guys, Bitcoin, like I said before, I think you're going to go back to 16, maybe 17,000, give it a big bull run, give it a big push. And I think, Bitcoin's looking pretty good. So if you like the content, please share. Please let everybody know I'm out there. I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate what you do for me and everything by watching and commenting and everything, and I just enjoy doing this for you. I hope you have a good Monday. This is Crypto Vision signing off. Peace out, guys.